Siesta Música.
There must be love somewhere in my life. Something about your touch when I'm
Precious and few are the moments we took.
Your greatest love songs all the way from 2 to 4 every Saturday at Siesta Música. Join Dream Car the Announcer at Siesta Música every Saturday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon dito sa inyong nag-iisang himpilan, Cool FM. Mapapakul ka dito! Reminisce the memories and the good times at Siesta Música.
early morning sunshine.
Ikaw, mahal, tanging ikaw.
I sail over seven seas to find
Your greatest love songs all the way from 2 to 4 every Saturday at Siesta Música. Join Dream Car the Announcer at Siesta Música every Saturday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon dito sa inyong nag-iisang himpilan, Cool FM. Mapapakul ka dito!
Lahat ng drama, lahat ng tawanan, lahat ng iyong all-time hits. Ang tanging huntahan ng Masang Lamaw. Number 1 sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan. You are listening to Cool FM. Live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News at 6.
Good evening, and this is Cool News at 6. I'm Cairo. Lawmakers have refuted Vice President Sara Duterte's allegation that they are using the issue about her office secret funds to discredit her, saying that attacking a sitting vice president was the game plan of the previous administration. In the press briefing on Wednesday, One Rider Party List Representative Roman Rodrigo Gutierrez and Law Union First District Representative Apol Ortega Fifth were asked about Duterte's claims that lawmakers are attacking her because vice presidents are always perceived to be aiming for the presidency. Gutierrez disputed her allegation. Maybe that's the playbook of the previous administration, but as far as we're concerned, I don't care who the president will be in 2028. What we care about is the budget now. That is what I can say about any supposed ploy that there might be, Gutierrez said. Ortega, meanwhile, said Duterte may have come up with this conclusion out of familiarity. Maybe they are familiar with that because that's what happened in the past administration. We are not attacking, we're focusing on the issues, he said. Most of the problems she raised, her feeling that she is being attacked, most of these attacks came from her. It seems to be self-inflicted, he added. In the video released by the Office of the Vice President on Wednesday, Duterte claimed that the criticisms she was receiving were born out of a desire to put down a vice president presumed to be after the presidency. My message to my fellow Filipinos, they should not be swayed by political noise. If we see in history, they always attack the vice presidents because people see them as possibly the next presidents, she said. So all of those aspiring to be presidents, they attack the vice president first. That's why the people should not be swayed by efforts to discredit and politics, she added. Ortega maintained that the House of Representatives has always stuck with the issues at hand, noting that discussions revolve on budgetary concerns. In the House of Representatives, we have been, from the start, even during press conference, if there are issues, we stick with the issues. If there is a critique, after we look into the deeper content, we offer solutions. We discuss these based on issues, that is clear, he said. Duterte is currently under fire after budget hearings at the House revealed issues on the OBB's confidential funds in 2022 and 2023, and abnormalities in the delivery of projects of the Department of Education when she was the Education Secretary. Majority Leader Manuel Jose Dalipe said on Tuesday that Duterte may be liable for graft if she cannot explain how the funds were spent, particularly items with adverse findings from the Commission on Audit. The COA issued a notice of disallowance on 73.2 million pesos of the OVP's 125 million pesos confidential funds for 2022, an item that several lawmakers said should not be available in the first place as the original budget crafted under Robredo did not have such. Lawmakers also blasted Duterte for skipping the budget deliberations of the OVP on Tuesday, the second round of discussions as talks were deferred last August 27. The deliberations were deferred as Duterte refrained from directly answering lawmakers' questions, replying by saying that she either forgoes the opportunity to defend the OVP budget in a question and answer format, or by insisting that they have already coordinated with the COA regarding the notice of disallowance. The legal counsel of detained Pastor Apollo Kibuloy reminded the Philippine National Police not to engage in what they deem as malicious publicity after its flash allegations against the embattled televangelist. Attorney Israelito Toron, Kibuloy's counsel, made a response on Wednesday in view of the PNP's revelation regarding the testimonies of Kibuloy's personal assistants known as pastors. Character assassination of suspects of crimes is not part of their defined duties and responsibilities. Hence, our camp cannot do anything except appeal to the better sensibilities of the police to treat these alleged new discoveries against Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy with fairness and professionalism, that is, do their job without much malicious publicity, Taron said in the statement. PNP Chief General Romel Mardosa Pastros, as young as 12 years old, allegedly experienced sexual abuse in the hands of Kibuloy. Some of these victims approached the authorities while the police operation inside the Kingdom of Jesus Christ compound in Davao City was still ongoing, according to PNP spokesperson Colonel Juan Farjado. Toron, however, refused to comment on the PNP statement, saying the agency has not yet even given clear details on such allegations. I still believe that the PNP is composed of professional men and women, and many within the ranks, if given the choice, would not supposedly allow an ongoing investigation to be enmeshed with too much publicity, Toron said. Former Iloilo City Mayor Jet Patrick Mabilok may have returned to the Philippines to relaunch his political career, according to Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Murmula. Balibulok, who fled the country in 2017 after the President Rodrigo Duterte linked him to the illegal drug trade in the province, returned on Tuesday and surrendered to the National Bureau of Investigation. He is facing complaints for violating the Republic Act No. 3019 or the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act and the Code of Conduct for Public Officials. It's his decision to make, and he went home to, I think, rejoin the political landscape. He will return, Rumula said in the press conference on Wednesday when asked for a reaction to Mabilok's return. Well, elections are coming in May. Filing of certificates of candidacy is in October next month. It's very timely for him to come back and relaunch his political career. Practically, that's how I look at it, he also said. Mabilog and his family left the country in August 2017 due to fears that he could end up being killed after Duterte attacked him as a neuropolitican. Rebula said that he will still have to face his complaints in the Philippines. The decision to place televangelist Apollo Kibuloy under house arrest rests with the court, Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Murmula said on Wednesday. This was his reaction to whether Kibuloy can be put under house request, favoring his camp's request. That's under the jurisdiction, discretion. But as far as I remember, those given house arrest are the ones who did not resist or those who immediately agreed to be arrested, Rebula said in the press preview. Those who went into hiding and made it difficult for the government, we rarely grant house arrest to them, he added. The Philippine Health Insurance Corporation, or PhilHealth, has increased the package rate for hemodialysis to 6,350 pesos per session, according to the Department of Health. Health Secretary and PhilHealth Chair Teodoro Herbosa presided over the decision of the State Health Insurance Board of Directors to adjust the package rate from 4,000 pesos to 6,350 pesos. The PhilHealth Board and BAC approved the new rate of 6,350 pesos per session in both public and private dialysis units, DOH said in a statement on Wednesday. It also allowed private dialysis units to charge out of pocket if there are services provided beyond the listed minimum standards of care, it added. Aside from this, the agency also allowed urologists of private dialysis units to render an additional professional fee of up to 450 pesos. The next step will be a detailed PhilHealth circular and operationalization by PhilHealth management to ensure that the higher rate can already be claimed, the DOH said. And the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PhilFox, on Wednesday said the Canlon volcano in Narcos Island could potentially experience its first magmatic eruption since 1902. PhilFox Volcano Monitoring and Eruption Protection Division Chief Mariton Bronas made the pronouncement after noting that Canlon's daily average emission of sulfur dioxide reached 9,985 tonnes on Tuesday. This level of SO2 emission, said Bornas, is the highest PhilFox has recorded instrumentally since 2009. Because the monitoring parameters are high, they are quite abnormalous and increase the probability that we will have a magmatic eruption, said Bornas in the Banco Pilipinas Noyon briefing. For comparison, Bornas said a level of 9,982 SO2 emission for Mayon volcano would already be considered eruptive. Apart from the record peak of SO2 emissions of 9,985 tonnes, Bornas said 337 volcanic tectonic earthquakes have been recorded in the past 24 hours. From 12 midnight of Wednesday to 12 noon, 64 volcanic earthquakes have been recorded. According to Bornas, Canlon's last magmatic eruption was in 1902 but was notably weak in scale with only one lava flow recorded. The eruptions of the Canlon volcano since 1902 are all prophetic or steam-driven eruptions, Bornas said. With the amount of activity of Canlon volcano, these are steven or eruptic eruptions. Only now will we have a magmatic eruption, she added. Asked when the volcano may erupt, Rona said that it's impossible to accurately predict. We cannot say right now when the time, day, week, or month the volcano will erupt, she said. We need to analyze or evaluate it every day, especially in a volcano like the Canlon volcano that has not erupted magma for a long time, she added. Due to this, Bronas reminded all residents within Canlon's permanent danger zone to evacuate as the eruption may happen anytime. Bronas said that based on the current status of Canlon, high chances of steam-driven or phorotic eruptions already pose a high risk against those within the permanent danger zone. Furthermore, Bronas also warned against the risk of lahar, especially during heavy rain. It was in June when PhilFox raised Canlon's alert level from 1 to 2, which signifies increasing unrest. It is now 6:11 in the evening and koolNews at 6. We'll be right back. Stick around. Alright, my apologies. I just came back here, but anyways, welcome back to koolNews at 6. Let's continue with the headlines now. Starting with the headlines from around the world, former President Donald Trump on Tuesday amplified false rumors that Haitian immigrants in Ohio were abducting and eating pets, repeating during a televised debate the type of inflammatory and anti-immigrant rhetoric he has prompted throughout his campaigns. There is no evidence that Haitian immigrants in the Ohio community are doing that, officials say. But during the debate with Vice President Kamala Harris, Trump specifically mentioned Springfield, Ohio, the town at the center of the claim, saying that immigrants were taking over the city. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, they're eating the pets of the people that live there, he said. Harris called Trump extreme and laughed after his comment. Debate moderators pointed out that city officials have said the claims are not true. Trump's comments echo claims made by his campaign, including his running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, and other Republicans. The claims attracted attention this week when Vance posted on social media that his office has received many inquiries about Haitian immigrants abducting pets. Vance acknowledged Tuesday it was possible all of these rumors would turn out to be false. Officials have said there have been no credible or detailed reports about the claims, even as Trump and his allies used them to amplify racist stereotypes about black and brown immigrants. While President Trump questioned why the U.S. would accept people from S-word hole countries such as Haiti and some in Africa, his 2024 campaign has focused heavily on illegal immigration, often referencing in his speeches crimes committed by migrants. He argues immigrants are responsible for driving up crime and drug abuse in the United States and taking resources from American citizens. Let's take a look how the false claims have spread. On September 6th, a post service on X that shared what looked like a screen grab of a social media post that apparently out of Springfield. The retweeted post talked about the person's neighbor's daughter's friend seeing a cat hanging from a tree to be butchered and eaten, claiming without evidence that Haitians live at the house. The accompanying photo showed a black man carrying what appeared to be a Canada goose by its feet. That post continued to get shared on social media. On Monday, Vince posted on X. Reports now show that people had their pets abducted and eaten by people who shouldn't be in this country. Where is our border Cesar? He said. The next day, Vince posted again on X about Springfield, saying his office had received inquiries from residents who said their neighbors' pets or local wildlife were adopted by Haitian migrants. It's possible, of course, that all of these rumors will turn out to be false. Other Republicans shared similar posts. Among them was Texas Senator Ted Cruz, who posted a photo of kittens with a caption that said to vote for Trump so Haitian immigrants don't eat us. Hours before Trump's debate with Harris, he posted two related photos on his social media site. One Truth Social post was a photo of Trump surrounded by cats and geese. Another featured armed cats wearing MAGA hats. And what do officials in Ohio say? The office of the Springfield city manager, Brian Heck, issued a statement knocking down the rumors. In response to recent rumors alleging criminal activity by the immigrant population in our city, we wish to clarify that there have been no credible reports or specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community, Heck's office said in an email statement. Springfield police on Monday told the Springfield News Sun that they had received no reports of stolen or eaten pets. Governor Mike DeWine of Ohio held a news conference Tuesday to address the influx of Haitian immigrants to Springfield. He declined to address the allegations, deferring comment to local officials. But DeWine repeatedly spoke in support of the people of Haiti, where his family has long operated a charity. What do we know about a separate case 175 miles or 281 kilometers away? An entirely unrelated incident that occurred last month in Canton, Ohio, quickly and erroneously conflicted into the discussion. On August 26, Canton police charged a 27-year-old woman with animal cruelty and disorderly conduct after she did torture, kill, and eat a cat in a residential area in front of multiple people, according to a police report. But Alex Farrell is not Haitian. She was born in Ohio and graduated from Canton's McKinney High School in 2015, according to public records and newspaper reports. Court records show she has been in and out of trouble with the law since at least 2017. Message seeking comment were not returned by several authorities who have represented her. She is being held in Stark County Jail pending a competency hearing next month, according to the prosecutor's office. What do advocates for Haitian immigrants say? The post create a false narrative and could be dangerous for Haitians in the United States, according to Gerline Joliffe, founder and executive director of the Haitian Bridge Alliance, a group that supports and advocates for immigrants of African descent. We are always at the receiving end of all kinds of barbaric, inhuman narratives and treatments, specifically when it comes to immigration, Joseph said in a phone interview. Her comments echo White House National Security spokesman John Kirby. There will be people that believe it, no matter how ludicrous and stupid it is, Kirby said, and they might act on that kind of information and act on it in a way where somebody could get hurt. So it needs to stop. And what is the broader context of Haitians in Ohio and the United States? Springfield, a city of roughly 60,000, has seen its Haitian population grow in recent years. It's impossible to give an exact number according to the city, but it estimates Springfield's entire county has an overall immigrant population of 15,000. The city also says that the Haitian immigrants are in the country legally under a federal program that allows for them to remain in the country temporarily. Last month, the Biden administration granted eligibility for temporary legal status to about 300,000 Haitians already in the United States because conditions in Haiti are considered unsafe for them to return. Haiti's government has extended a state of emergency to the entire country due to endemic gang violence. Another matter cropping up and raised by Trump in an email Monday is the August 2023 death of an 11-year-old boy after a vehicle driven by an immigrant from Haiti hit the boy's school bus. After that, residents demanding answers about the immigrant community spoke out at city council meetings. And now it's time for sports news. Georgia San Diego will not be eligible to play for the Japanese women's national volleyball team amid the new eligibility rules of the FIVB sports regulations, according to Philippine National Volleyball Federation President Tats Susara. Susara on Tuesday's Philippine Sports Writer Association forum revealed that San Diego, now using the Japanese name of Sachi Minowa, will not be able to transfer her federation from the PNVF to the Japan Volleyball Association. There was a new rule last year by FIVB that if you play in the national team of another country, you can't transfer federation anymore. It was explained by the FIVB president, said Susara, the newly elected AVC president. Even if Georgia has two passports, I'm sure that's a Philippine passport and a Japanese passport, the federation of origin is still the Philippines. While you change federation, one time lang yan. Once nag-change ng federation, hindi ka na pwede bumalik sa old federation. In FIVB's new sport regulations for change of federation of origin last May, it stated that a player's federation of origin may be changed if the player has not represented the senior national team of the federation of origin. And Bella Padilla could not seem to contain her joy after she launched her own makeup line, which led her to find another version of herself. That's showbiz news for tonight. The actress launching event was documented through a video shared by Nice Print Photo to its Instagram page on Monday, September 9. Padilla dolled up for the event, showing a closer look at herself on her Instagram page. I found her, she said in the caption. I will have so many posts after this thanking my business partners, creative teams, my friends, and family members who have been so supportive. But right now, I just want to take a moment to breathe and appreciate how I have found Me, I'm so comfortable and happy with, she continued. Cordelia, overwhelmed with gratitude, also addressed those who extended their love and support to her and her beauty brand. Cordelia juggles being an entrepreneur alongside her acting and filmmaking career and duties as a guest host on the ABS-CBS noontime show It's Showtime. And that is it for Cool News at 6. As always, if you have any news suggestions or feedback that you would like to share, you can get in touch with us at tvhphilippines.news@gmail.com. Until then, I'm Caro, and this has been Cool News at 6. We will see you later for more news headlines with Cool News Prime Time at 9. Good evening.